Two situations happened yesterday. Amy, you're first.
Okay, so I'm at Walgreens checking out, and I was walking by and I saw an employee talking to someone that was like, they were kind of a heated argument, but I didn't know what was happening. By the time I make it over to the cash register, I'm checking out, I start to hear the yelling. It's escalating. The guy is being kicked out of the store for stealing, but he's denying that he stole. But the Walgreens guy is like, no, I saw you take this. You put it in your bag, and he pulls out what it is KY jelly. But I mean, the guy was very tough looking, and he made a comment that like he has, I don't know, PTSD from being incarcerated, so he doesn't like to be touched like that because the guy was escorting him out and pulling him. And so he's like, don't touch me, get off me. I've been incarcerated, you can't touch me that way. It triggers stuff. So then I'm thinking, this guy is about to get triggered and go crazy in Walgreens, and this is it for me. He's gonna shoot everybody in the store and we're dead for some KY jelly.
Did you laugh though when it was the KY jelly?
No. I didn't.
Because I'd have been like,
I had to go back and confirm that that's what it was because
I
saw that he was holding it. No, I went and looked. The employee went back to family planning and put it up. So I went and I looked at the box. I was like, interesting.
You went back to see what it was.
Well, at Walgreens, they have the tags on the aisle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, because I had to see what he was so desperate to steal. But then it was crazy because he was so adamant that he did not steal it. He's like, I can't believe you're kicking me out right now. This is just like cussing this guy out for kicking him out inappropriately, but he didn't have a receipt and the stuff was in his bag and the checkout person was like, he didn't check out. But I thought if I was this Walgreens guy too, I would be. He did have a mask on, the Walgreens guy, so that's good. So half of his face is covered. But I would be scared of making a big fuss over this, and this guy was clearly angry and embarrassed that he might come back and seek revenge in the parking lot later. Like, I was like, just let the guy take the bottle of
Amy's
stuff.
like, I'll pay for his KY. So what happened? How did it end? He
left, and then he got in a car. He was with somebody, and I saw them drive away. But I was like, they're probably going to come back later. Take care of this guy.
The person in the car's like, did you get it? You didn't get it.
No, Chris, I didn't.
But it was scary. It was scary. I thought for a second that something could, you hear of situations or you see them in TV shows and movies where things go horribly wrong and suddenly you're on the ground with your hand over your head. I was ready to take cover. It was scary.
I believe you. Sounds a little dramatic, but I believe you.
No, I promise. This guy was fierce.
Eddie, you had a situation.
This is a great transition because that's how I felt when this was happening. Guys, I was on my way to go pick up the boys from school. And as soon as I leave my neighborhood, I noticed a car following me. Like right from my neighborhood. Every turn I made, they made. I would speed up. They would speed up. I would slow down. They would slow down. There's a point on my way to school where there's a lot of traffic. And I was like, all right, let me think. I started looking at my rear view. I'm like, this for sure, this guy's following me. And so I try to pick a spot where there's a little bit of space between cars, and I go right through him. I'm like, there's no way he can get them. There's so much traffic. Guys, he got through him, and he sped up, and he was on me again in less than a minute. And I'm like,
what did you do after all this?
Okay, I'm talking about 15 minutes of him following me. It takes me about 20 minutes to go pick up the
What did he look like, by the way?
He was a big guy.
Did he have KY jelly in his hand?
Possibly. Big guy.
Neck tattoo?
Bald in a big truck.
Okay.
Amy, was that him?
Oh, no, he was bald, neck tattoo, but I don't know about
I didn't see a neck tattoo.
His friend had a car.
So I'm thinking, like, this is it. Like, I'm like Amy. Like, I got all these scenarios in my head. He's following me. He's going to trap me, and he's going to kill me. And so I had to make that decision. I'm going to call the cops and tell them I'm being followed.
Oh, my gosh. Big sissy Eddie. I mean,
I had to.
Why are you guys laughing?
I had to.
The guy was tracking him for
Thank
half.
you.
Really being followed,
Thank
though.
you.
probably not.
I was, guys, and I'm like, in the worst case scenario, I'm going to pick up my kids. He's going to know where my kids are. Maybe he does something to everyone at the school.
So what do you call, 911?
I had to call 911.
Wow, that's a commitment.
Not even 311?
No, because this is an emergency. There's someone following me.
So if they
it
go-
could be dangerous.
911 emergency. What's your emergency?
Laughing at you.
Hey, real quick, I don't know how to report this, but I'm just telling you right now, I'm being followed. And they're okay, please describe the vehicle. And I described the vehicle. And as soon as I start describing the vehicle, the guy passes me. And I'm like, this is it. He's going to start looking at me and like telling me like, pull over. He's eating chips, drinking a Coke, and he makes a right. And he just turns. And I go, actually, ma'am, Let's just scratch that. He's no longer following me.
You are such an idiot, dude. You are such an idiot, sissy dude.
I felt stupid.
That calling 911 is a big step.
I would
have felt nervous doing it, even if somebody has a gun to my head.
I did. I felt really nervous, but I'm like, 15 minutes. This guy's been following me. He's gonna hurt me. And no, he was cool. Like he was just eating his chips
your
and
wife this?
Yeah, I told her.
Both of you guys are insane.
I know,
No,
we're
mine.
Both of
What?
you.
Mine. I was about to lose my life over some
He
jelly.
never even looked at you. He just got in trouble for stealing, and Amy all of a sudden thinks she's gonna die.
Yeah, Amy
No,
had this
I
whole
said-
scenario.
no, no,
She
no,
was
no.
dead. Eddie called 911 because the guy was eating chips.
A little dramatic,
Guys,
guys.
everybody in the Walgreens was dead. Like
In your mind.
Yes, because he was not rational.
Right.
I'm telling you, he was in another
But nothing
space.
happened.
Nothing happened.
No, I mean he walked out and got in the car.
Exactly.
This is a Bobby Bones show.